Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, this is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the New York Yankees. John Shabby and Chris Singleton with you. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, dude. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Gerrit Cole. Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable guy, and he's been pretty much lights out so far this season. So, you know, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm quickly and just move through a ball game. Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts. Other times it's hard to even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
Spencer Horwitz leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-1. Swings through that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. There's a Pirates lineup now. A key piece, of course, a guy with a ton of pop, Brandon Lowe.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Here in the Bronx, just getting settled into this one. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
Man at first with one gone. Ozuna, the big bear.
Up.
On the ground, right side. Chisholm throws to first in time.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Man at second. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. That's the third out. So no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound today, Jared Jones. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boog, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Cody Bellinger leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The 0-2. Up the middle. Gonzalez to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Paul Goldschmidt.
And Boog, he's a guy who loves coming up with the chance to drive in his teammates. It's like he finds another level of focus. Batting over 300 with runners in scoring position this season. And you know what? Because of that, I wonder if the guys in front of him will see some better pitches to hit, because you don't want to put any free base runners on with him looming in the on-deck circle.
This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. End of one, and we're still scoreless. Back at Yankee Stadium, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Brian Reynolds here. Cole, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. There's the strike. Out to short. 1 out in the second.
Batting sixth, the left fielder, number 29, Ryan O'Hearn.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Second inning here, no score. Stays alive. Oh, and 2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
2 outs, base is empty. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. 2 for 7 in the series so far. This to third, McMahon. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Siggy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
That's a ball.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. High fly ball out to left field. One up, one down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 24, Jason Yankees.
And a foul ball. That's a slider for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Cruz settles underneath it, and there's two down.
Batting sixth, the catcher, number 28.
Now here is Austin Wells. And Singy, we already know he's going to finish the season with a new career high in home runs. Foul ball there.
And Boog, if you shine a light on his home run numbers over the last week plus, you'll see how well he's been hitting it.
Hard liner. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Bart wants another look at the called strike. Gets a challenge. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. And the 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, as you can see, got him way out in front with that off-speed pitch. He was set up perfectly by the previous pitch. Good fastball, speed up the hitter's timing, and then all of a sudden with a really good arm action, same arm speed, could not recognize the changeup.
Now ripped on the ground a second. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the first baseman, number 2.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Spencer Horwitz digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Top of the third, no score. That one finds the zone. 0-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And that's going to bang against the wall. safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
On the ground. That's a base hit. Doesn't stop. Heads for home. Here comes the throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, the only reason this game is still tied is because of that throw to the plate. Needed it, got it, and what a fun way to finish the inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium as we go to the last of the third. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Jones back to work. That one hammered but pulled foul. Hit softly on the ground to third. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Bowling.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 1-1. And foul ball. Hit weakly on the ground. Triolo throws to first in time, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Center field. Cruz should have this one, and that'll do it. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at the ballpark, rubber match alert singing. Two teams who really want this one, and it shows. Tie game, and we're right in the thick of it.
Yeah, you can sense both teams treating every at-bat with postseason intensity. Nobody wants to give an inch.
Fastball for a strike. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to short. Caballero tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Next for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, O'Neill Cruz.
Out to center. Dominguez on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for Pittsburgh, the right fielder, number 10,
Brian Reynolds, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
Yes.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Pirates,
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Checks over to first. Back safely.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And the slider catches the zone.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. On to the bottom of the 4th now. Still with no score. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Gerrit Cole.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. 0-1. Judge rips that one. Snags it on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Trying to steal a first pitch strike with the breaking ball right there, but he was all over it in the box. Kind of sets up an interesting at bat the rest of the way. A little chess match here.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. In the air, right field. Reynolds under it. And that ends the inning. The Yanks lead 1. Still no score. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group. And on the mound, you know, confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. chopped left side. Over to first. And the first two set down at the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Pirates, the third baseman, Gerrit Cole.
Gerrit Cole, the next Pirate to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Strike. Woo.
Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Chop back up the middle. Chisholm. That's out number 3. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back in the Bronx. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates. That smash towards center. Cruz on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Hit hard, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Yankees.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
That's the ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. To short, could be 2. Over to Lau. And that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Brandon Lau will hit next.
The second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider. but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Strike two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that one is in for a strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Two down, nobody on. Got it! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All he's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning, 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Well, we go bottom 6. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. He's one of the best players in baseball when it comes to scoring runs, Singy. His numbers are good enough to put him in the top 10.
Oh. Oh.
Ground ball right side. Loud. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. Home run number 40 on the year. And they take the lead. It's 1-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here is Aaron Judge.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On a line. And there are 2 outs.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And that's in for a strike. Stanton wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. That's a laser base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz.
Now a chance for Jazz Chisholm Jr. His home and away splits there. Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jared Jones out of the game, and he kept him in it even though he's in line for the loss right now. New arm when we come back. Hunter Barco on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
That's out the corner.
2 on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side, Lau. They take the force out. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're watching the game of the week on MLB The Show. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Only fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
New pitcher for the Yankees, number 80.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And that drops in for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Throw almost pulls him off the bag, but he holds on to get the out.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the plate for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Strike! Woo!
The Yankees trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And that one hammered. Going back on this one. And it's off the wall. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
At the plate, Nick Gonzalez. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. So the tying run at second. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the air out to center. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Around third. The throw home. And he's safe.
Hey,
Tie ball game.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Go ahead run on base. Jared Triolo now at the plate. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And the 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. The game of the week is a good one. We're back after this. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The catcher, Austin. Well.
That one ripped, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Out in front and foul to the left side. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Now at the plate, Jose Caballero. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Wells around third. And they take the lead in the 7th.
Clutch hitting right there to give them the lead this late in the ball game. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Out the runner at second here, the bottom of the 7th. That one to first. Horwitz handles, throws to first. 2 gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Outside, got in my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I stick like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. We stick like 4 or 5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Right to the joke, but I ain't gonna lie.
Bellinger in the box now. Takes strike 1. The 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. One hopper off the wall, and that should bring in the run. He pulls into second, and a run comes in to score.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Hunter Barco will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New arm out of the bullpen, Yohan Ramirez.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Bellinger on at second with 2 down. Finds its way through, base hit. Coming home. In comes the run from second. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees 4 and the Pirates 1. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, he's got electric stuff coming out of the pen. His strikeout rate, though, is through the roof so far this season.
Back to the top of the order. Leading off, Spencer Horwitz. 1 for 3. Yarbrough making his 30th appearance of the year. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. That one back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beatings.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ozuna in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. The Yankees 4 and the Pirates 1. Back now in the Bronx. They put themselves out front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And right back to the mound. To first, 1 pitch and 1 out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Jr.
Line to right center field. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off. Now there's a bullet down the line. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So bases all loaded up. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. This one in the air, right field. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying on the warning track and hauls it in.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, David Bednar.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Cruz, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swings through that.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the fielders that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Over to Goldie. Now only one out remaining.
The left fielder, number 29, Ryan.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. They're down to their final strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Big game for each team, but even more critical for the home team. This swing game, they win the rubber match of the series, take 2 out of 3, feel really good about winning this one. They look ready for the next series.
Up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me?